about like you know, it's all fake or whatever. But I didn't expect it to be like minute 1. Like that's the fucking crazy part. I was like, oh, we just in there then, I guess.
Yeah,
okay,
we're just in there.
we just in there. Fucking she put out the god. What? I'm as far away as I can possibly be. Once I take off my headset, in that case, okay. Let me maybe. I got the gain on low, mic volume. I dropped it to 5. How's that? All right, dropped it to 3. Let me turn my mic up. Well, bro, it was at 8, I think. Now I'm at 9. How do I sound now? Oh, that's strange. Let's bring it down to a 6. It is down to a 6. Okay. Are you recording this, by the way? Great. This is live. This is good. This is good content. It's good. It's good. How do I sound now? It's at 7. Okay. Pay no attention to the elevator in the middle of this fucking woods. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. Don't fucking listen. Make sure to kill him.
No. Oh no. Anyway, my name, well, my pseudonym thing for this is Sabola. I don't know why, but it's kind of become part of the joke, really, at the minute that I'm from Australia. I can't even remember how the hell that happened. I don't even. But that's going on for a while now.
Wait,
but basically,
you are from Australia, or the meme is that you're from Australia?
The meme is that I'm from Australia.
Wait, are you not from Australia?
Yes, I'm not from Australia.
You have to prove you're not from Upside Down Land.
Wait, what? Why did you let me think you're from Australia? What the fuck?
Well, 'cause it's funny.
I feel like this is like a cabin in the woods deal. What the fuck?
You brought an imposter
Is it
onto
funny
the
or
stream.
just a lie?
It's both.
But I
Explain
fuck about I fuck about with watch parties and I make some edited stuff of our reactions. The best one so far, we've done communism and Marvel's What If, and they've both been quite funny. But I do that when I'm bored.
Gotcha.
Yay!
We'll put a link in the description to Sir Baller's channel. He's a good old boy and he's got some good old boys and gals with him
Wyatt's
too.
in a couple of them that are yet to be released, but they weren't planned. So he just kind of turns up, and I'm like, "You're in a video now. Shut up." It's quite funny when, like, the most recent one, we're watching Prince of Egypt, and you're like, "Hey guys," and we're like, "We're recording. You better pay attention." You're like, "All right, God."
And it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up because I want to be a part of these, but he never invites me.
I don't. They're not planned, okay?
Mm.
They just kind of things just go on, you know. The only planned thing is that whenever Jacob's free on a Saturday, that we watch Yu-Gi-Oh. That's it now. That's the only planned thing.
Oh, you're watching Yu-Gi-Oh now? Which
Yeah,
one?
watching
The
the
original?
anime. Yeah.
Oh no.
Has Pegasus turned up yet? The best character?
yeah. We're on the Duelist Kingdom stuff, and we're very much having fun laughing at it.
Oh no,
Nice.
Maximilian Pegasus.
So
My
that's
pseudonym back in elementary school.
That's me and Jake the Surgeon, and then we have random people just popping in. But that's
because he was the only fictional character named Max. Like that was my fucking name in middle school.
He was your
no
idol.
fucking way. There are tons. In fact, I've only known.
Nobody gives a shit about like all of them. I was
only Max. There's no other character names. Only Max.
Only Maximilian. And it's like, oh,
Max
hey,
is just the default character name.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying, but like that's what everybody fucking called me because that was the only fucking Maximilian everybody knew about. So, yay, that was my name. Which is weird because I hated it back in the day, but like looking back, I was like, oh, Pegasus was a badass. Fuck, why did I care so much? Anyway,
So,
we just watched the movie.
I was gonna say to finally cap off Yarp Spooktober, we watched that Tucker and Dale versus Evil, and we finally got to our second movie of this week, Cabin in the Fucking Woods. Max, you had
Ooh.
not seen this film. What did
So
you
am I
fucking
the-
think?
Am I the only one who went in raw?
Yep.
I think so.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay. Fuck. It's kind of wild how like I wasn't I had no idea what to fucking expect. I didn't even know who the fucking cast was in the movie, which like completely threw me off guard. And I was like, oh, it's Chris Hemsworth. Oh, is that Marcus? And then fucking the last minute fucking throw what's her fucking name? Ripley?
Oh, yeah, Sigourney
Uh,
Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver. I was like, holy shit. Okay. And like I can't remember that fucking the black dude who was the security officer. He's been in a couple things. I actually kind of like him.
Oh, I didn't recognize him from anything.
He was in all those fucking fight movies from back in the day, like Never Back Down, The Back
Okay.
Down, and shit like that. Like he was like one of the main like antagonists, but he's a pretty fun actor. No, like I had no fucking clue what this movie was. Like I was spoiled on the elevator scene, and that kind of gave the premise. But I had no fucking clue what the fuck was going on the entire movie, and I was kind of digging it. Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty good, and like it, like genuinely got me. Kind of like it was kind of crazy how like all of the characters were actually really cool up until they got to the cabin. Like they all like were totally like real people.
Oh,
And then,
yeah.
like that was
actually-
kind of part of like the fucking cabin thing is that they all fucking were quote unquote transformed or whatever.
It's actually
Yeah,
why
they got
I really
turned
loved.
into stereotypes.
Yeah, I really loved Hemsworth's like
worse than death.
this scene that's actually going on right now with the filter. When he's looking at the books and he's like, "Oh no, you actually want to read these?" Like, it's the jock that actually, you know.
Well,
as,
no,
like,
it's the no. Before that though, and he's like, "Who the fuck told you about these?" Like,
Yeah.
it's like, "Oh no, he's a misogynist piece of shit." And it's like, "Oh no, they're just fucking bantering." That's just
Yeah, it's like you should
how they
read
do
this
it. It's like-
instead.
Well, no. I'm talking about like how he's talking to what's her face, his girlfriend.
Yeah, the I
his
learned
girlfriend.
it from you thing,
I
where they
learned it from
actually like
you.
have jokes, like a couple who enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he looks serious, like he's gonna like hit her or
Well,
some shit. But it's
and
like,
then-
no, that's just how they joke, and that's cute.
And then
I like that.
also it shows that he
It's
actually
kind of
does-
bullshit. It's kind of bullshit how he throws a fucking football out the window and expects his fucking Marcus to catch it. Like,
Well,
what
no,
the
you
fuck was
expected one of
that?
the girls to catch it. He just happened.
Yeah,
to
but
Marcus-
thank God Marcus was outside. He was just able to fucking snatch that bitch. It's like, wait, what? There are some issues with the movie that like they're kind of apparent. This fucking bong, however.
Oh yeah, the
Baller.
I
How do you rate
actually-
Baller Slur? How do you rate this bong? Out of curiosity.
that thing is fucking awesome.
That thing's fucking sick. I don't even smoke, and that thing's dope as fuck. Like, holy shit! Like, it's a thermos, and it's like so smart. It's like that would
It's
actually work, wouldn't
collapsible too. I love the fact that it's collapsible and like
It would work. What would it work?
I don't think
'cause, like, a
so.
bomb-
What do you mean by work?
Like, cause like so he has it, and then he like collapses it, and it looks like a mug.
Well,
I don't
think
think
So
the
it would
mug
work
part-
in that it does look like a mug, but you wouldn't be able to use it as a mug.
I love.
Yeah, you
hold
wouldn't be able
on.
to use it as a mug. That's not the point. Like the point is, it's a
But
mug.
yeah, it's an
It's a
effective
quote unquote.
disguise.
It's a water pipe. That
Hold
is
on, I
disguised.
actually-
would that disguise would this like thing be functional? Out of curiosity.
I think
Damn,
one thing.
that's
I mean,
clever.
dude, I've known people to make bongs out of Coke cans and apples. It's like
Yeah,
you
I
don't
mean,
need
no.
a lot of sophistication.
Yeah,
you never
no,
get
but
in the
no,
way of a
but
drug
what-
addict
but-
and their drug. It's great.
So-
Yeah, but like the thing is, you're missing the point. It's like, oh, that's really fucking
I'm
clever.
gonna.
like,
yeah,
that's
it's
like,
fun.
I'm pulling down
Is
the
it-
filter for a second. I love how when
he
so
collapses.
he tell not when he collapses. I love how they fear this man and he closes the thing. He locks it and tries to
The
check the
window's
window
open.
when the window's
Yeah.
fucking open when they can.
I noticed that as well, and I was like,
Oh
He's
my
just like-
god, this guy's fucking incredible.
He's my
best.
favorite character in the whole fucking movie.
And he will bind them with ancient logics.
well, I love the fact that the reason he's safe as well from the gas as well as that he's high.
But yeah,
Well,
it's like inoculated him against the stupid juice.
well, it's
By
because
making things stupid.
Well, it's because they said like he didn't he get like a new batch like the week of, and it was not the stuff that he should have been taking. Because they said his weed was supposed to be tampered.
Yeah,
so
his
he'd be in
weed
No,
trouble.
they
was
said they
delayed.
did tamper it, but he was just smoking so much that he actually just kind of acclimated to it.
I straight up,
That's what
I
the
thought
big
there
joke
was-
at the end. It's like the whole day was saved because he was just so goddamn fucking high.
Oh, I thought it was just he just switched.
Which
I
kind
just
of
thought
doesn't make sense because like he gets dragged down and fucking like he's got a knife in his spine. But whatever.
I just straight up thought he switched strains like the last possible second.
No, she says whatever he's been smoking has
Okay.
inoculated him to our stuff because he's not smoking drugs they f- with.
Okay, so I was right. He pretty much
Yeah,
switched
They
strains
fucked
the
with
last
his
second.
drugs, but he was
Stuff.
Yeah,
But he was what? You cut it.
he was
But-
smoking other shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he's smoking other
like,
shit,
like
which
I
makes
said,
sense.
he just switched strains at the
I'm
last
still
second.
fucking cracking up. Put it fucking that is locked.
I do like it 'cause he-
the handle.
Yeah, he locks the door and checks the handle, but it's just like your window's open, dude.
Your window's open because you locked it from the outside. That's fucking glorious. I'm fucking so upset I missed that. Fuck.
Oh, I was
Oh, man,
hoping.
now I kind of want to rewatch the movie again and fucking see if there's any goddamn Easter eggs.
I mean,
in
if
there.
you do rewatch the movie, you will pick up on new details because there's a lot of
Of
them.
course, yeah. So yeah, this thing collapses and it looks like a fucking goddamn coffee mug. That's so ingenious. And the fact that the fucking what is that thing called? The bowl?
the
The bottom part you pull out when you fucking smoke
Yeah,
on
it becomes the handle.
yeah, it becomes the handle. It's fucking so crazy. What the fuck? That's so
Yeah,
smart.
it's nifty.
And even if somebody tries to investigate, they'd be like, "That's a weird looking handle," because they'd see like the little bulb part. They'd be like,
Yeah, see the
weird."
bowl. And they'd smell it. And they'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh,
What is this
oh
fucking
yeah, no,
handle
this
for?"
guy reeks of fucking weed.
Yeah, he moves with a cloud about him that will get you contact high.
Yeah, like the character Pigpen from the Peanuts. Just imagine that, but weed. In terms of what did you like about the? Did you like any of these? Not subversion, but the references to other horror movies.
Oh, like when they're in the basement, or just the
or
whole
just-
thing,
or
like,
just the whole thing.
Because I mean, it is quote unquote similar cast to Texas Chainsaw, where there's 5 people.
Well, it's similar cast to everything. That's what they were playing on with
Yeah, I guess
the
that's true.
fool, the virgin, the whore, the athlete, the egghead. It's like these are all archetypes in horror movies, and in this, they were archetypes in the sacrifice ritual.
Mm-hmm.
And if they
Well,
didn't behave as
it's
their
a
archetypes, they
very-
made them behave that way.
Yeah, it's a very meta movie because like even the heart is a horror movie trope.
Does he
You
even
know,
what?
The Harbinger, Mordecai.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Remember he
Uh,
The
calls him, he's
creepy
like, the
guy who's
end
the
is
warning that this
coming.
place-
and he acts all
You're
funny.
I
all
on
gonna
speech-
die out here.
Am I on
You-
speaker?
Oh, sorry. By the way, this guy was also like as terrible as the Dead or Alive movie. He was Zach. Like, that's the main thing I remember. That's the main thing I remember him as. But like I said, he's actually a pretty cool dude. Like an athlete or something like that. Like he's actually like a really cool fighter.
I actually thought about
Um,
this. Hold on. Is it really weird that there's no video games that are like Cabin in the Woods? Like, we've got games that are like Evil Genius, where you essentially make like bond layers, but it's like, you're telling me there's no game where you essentially are these two fuckers creating the death traps for the stoners.
It's kind of funny that we've been talking about Left 4 Dead 2, but like Left 4 Dead 2, like the whole thing is like each act is quote unquote a movie. And the AI behind everything is called the director, so that's
Yeah.
I kind of got that vibe when they were talking about the director.
Speaking of Left 4 Dead, in that little shot where it shows all the monsters, you can see the tank. There's actually Left 4 Dead reference.
Oh,
there was supposed to be,
really?
there was supposed to be a Left 4 Dead tie-in, actually. There you can see
Really?
the tank, the boomer. I think you can see the witch. No, you definitely can. You can when
Interesting. Okay.
What are you
Uh,
talking about, dude?
I don't know.
I'm gonna need to
this-
see some fucking receipts on
Yeah,
that.
Hold
I
on,
didn't
let
see
me
the
pull-
receipts
let
on
me pull
that,
it
but
up.
yeah. Damn, you almost hit it. Jesus Christ, that was fucking time. Jump a
That
couple
was
times
an-
because we see
uh,
the
yeah, it's
clear
in the-
Hellraiser guy.
yeah, in the zoom
Yeah,
Yeah,
out.
it's all
holding-
references to other horror movies. I don't think.
I mean,
Games.
there might be.
There's they are in there. Just give me a second because I need to get that
Which
shot.
is interesting using as a cap off to our Halloween because this is kind
Yes.
of Maxie's first time seeing most horror movies.
Yeah, like I said, I was like, oh hey, look, he's basically what are they called, Cenobites?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's
He's literally holding a creepy box. He looks
Yeah,
like fucking.
He's not
torture victim
Pinhead,
and
he's
stuff like
Sawhead.
that. He's Sawhead. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
Saw reference. All right, let's see it. Okay, so
That's the witch, literally right there.
I wouldn't say that's the witch. That's
I don't know
just
if that's the witch, but also the witch.
The problem is it's getting all blurry because of the like motion. There's the boom. Okay, hold on. That's the fucking boomer. And
Oh,
you can't...
okay. Play it for like a split second. Go. You can do it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
that
fucking
is-
boomer, guys.
That is totally a fucking boomer. That's okay. The witch maybe, but that is a fucking boomer. Like even has the fucking like tiny T-shirt and everything. All right, but you said there's a tank too, so let's get the fucking third one.
I would need to look more specific into that one because I remember watching that video of like every reference in Cabin in the Woods. That person that throws the guy off of the little cliff thing, that's a Reaver from Firefly.
The cliff thing?
Not the cliff, the stairwell. When all hell breaks loose and just all the staff members are dying, there's that.
Yeah, there's
Hold
a
on.
couple. Like I said, I didn't really notice.
This right,
anything.
literally right there. Hold on, I'll need to. This
I like the Purge Knights. There's the Ghost.
This guy is supposedly supposedly a Reaver from Firefly.
I can't tell, and I've never seen Firefly, so.
We're not really getting we don't really give that many shots of what they actually kind of look like, just their ships mainly. I don't remember. Ninja, you know Firefly better than me. Have we ever seen?
there's really not enough to go on. I mean,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
could
they
say
kind of,
that it.
from what we see, they just look like blood-covered space barbarians.
Yeah,
There's no
Okay,
lot-
yeah, I don't. Yeah, so I don't buy that being a Reaver then.
Yeah, it's a
like-
pretty flimsy reference.
Yeah,
Alright,
like
yeah.
the boomer, that's totally a fucking boomer. I'll give you that.
Mhm.
But like, I don't know about everything else.
fair enough. Let's see where.
So,
The
1 out of 3.
So, like I said, the witch kind of looked witchy.
The witch looked like that, but unfortunately the motion blur concealed
like the motion
it.
blur, the motion blur. Like I'll happily check this like shit out later and like look up a video essay about it and see if like it's like true and like somebody like stopped it or whatever. And I'll like even like look in the interview see if that's actually a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I
could-
said, but yeah, no. Like what Slur said, yeah, it's like it's crazy because it's like all the horror movies like in one movie. And then like it's something way more sinister too. Like the fact like it kind of like disgusts me like the fact that it's like all this like procedural shit. Like you know what I mean? It's like not a fan.
I mean, I kind of like it. It's like I said, I wish I could play a fucking video game off of this.
I don't know what the
'cause-
video game would be, like a strategy game, or what would you play?
Yeah,
Would you play as a director?
facility game, like the like 2 Point Hospital or like Evil
Prison
Genius 2.
Architect.
Yeah, something like that, where you're
Okay.
building the layout of like the
That
The
sounds
creepy
really
cabin.
boring.
I don't know. I could see it being
it's all
fun.
in the execution, and also
It
if you like
sounds
those types of games.
Shipbreaker. Yeah.
I don't know. That's pushing it. Because like if you're designing like a horror movie, that's something else. Like ship. Wait, which one's Shipbreaker?
Shipbreaker's the one I
The one
play
where I
where
always
you're-
play is where he takes the ship apart.
Yeah, no, that's lame. Like, but the thing is, if you're actually
That's
building...
what he's advocating for.
Yeah,
no, I'm
but if you're
not. I'm
building- no, but
advocating
hang on,
for
hang on,
what
but
what's
hang on,
on
if
a 2
you're
Point
building-
Hospital, dude.
No, I was about to say, hang on, but if you're building a horror movie and then you get to watch it play out, that's kind of cool. The Shipbreaker, you're just taking apart ships.
It seems
Okay,
like it would be more time efficient to just write a horror story.
true.
Fair enough. But actually, I'm trying to remember what it was like movie production
Probably why
or
there isn't a
something.
game.
They
What-
Just
just-
what-
fucking play Man Up Medan. That's basically
so-
what you're doing in that game.
So what's this guy's name? Actually, I keep calling him Marcus.
I keep
but-
wanting to call him Marcus too. I don't know his name either.
It's kind of crazy how like as much as like Detroit has issues with Kara, but like it's kind of crazy how like good that game looks. Because yeah, it's really hard to tell the difference between him and the game. Like he like the way his mannerisms work, like those captured perfectly into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way he like perks his lips and shit like that. It's like, oh wow, that's like kind of creepy, like uncanny almost.
Well, it's like when you talk about like Detroit Become Human. That's why I really want Brian DeChart to actually get a lot more roles because he's a really good actor. Because he played the shit
Yeah.
out of Connor.
He's a handsome. Oh, you're talking about the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he
Marcus,
seemed like- he
Marcus,
seemed
I
like
also
that.
do want more roles. The only one I don't want more roles being Kara, but that's because like that was kind of
because her story fucking sucked. I don't think it's the actress's fault. This guy.
Oh yeah, I loved how like
This
this guy was going so fucking serious, and then when he found out she was on speakerphone, like, am I on speakerphone?
Well, no, like he's kind of like. It's weird how like real he's like is. He's like we're fucking closed. You know how to work that thing. Like he's kind of just like being a crotchety old man, but it's like it's not like what's the word? It's not like red herring and shit like that.
Oh, I did like that. Which war? You know damn well which war.
And it's funny saying that's where the fucking ER clip comes from.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why do all these teenagers have haircuts like old women? You know, damn.
And I do like the stoner guy that's like you were giving shit to my friend. Like, you sassy me, boy, you were rude to my friend. Like, they all
yeah, for a second he looked like fair enough, and then he called her the whore, and then Chris Hemsworth's about to smash his fucking head in. But then Marcus was like, "Hey, we should be peaceful."
Yeah, and then that's
Yeah, like look, like the way he was throwing the money, he's like, "All right, fair enough."
Yeah, no, it's
it's
take
like,
the
all right,
fucking
cool.
money. I'm done. And then
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like even Mordecai's face is like, "All right." Like he can't even deny the fact that he was an asshole. He's like, "Okay."
And then, oh yeah, the streets will be paved with actual streets. The railroad
I
will be
fucking
by.
love that line.
It's funny.
I hear
like
the
how
railroad's coming through here any day now.
Streets
we
will be
got
paved with
Baller-
actual streets.
Baller and Slur here.
Fucker.
That's all I can think about. It's like, oh, it's Slur and Ballers slashed into one character. But hey, he winds up being the one who survives, kinda, towards the end.
Everyone survives.
No one
kinda.
survives.
Yeah,
No one survives.
including the whole human
Everyone
race.
survives
The
temporarily.
world ends. That's
Yeah.
the ending.
Well, we're all only surviving temporarily, I guess. You know.
I mean, like, yeah, we all
More
like,
temporarily.
surviving.
No, speaking of you guys, I'm waiting for the battle bus to come back.
What?
That was a video game. That was a Fortnite reference there, because we're in
Ew.
with the kids.
Kill
off,
yourself in Minecraft.
All right,
Fuck off.
what? You of all of us
Shave the
talk
sides
the
of your head.
You
fluff
the
up the
most,
rest of it.
like I'm saying, like you out of all of us talk the most shit about Fortnite. Yet you're the one who references it. You're projecting there, bud.
No, I was also I was referencing something else. It was like a short of somebody going to heaven or hell. It was a guy that committed like a mass murder, and he's just like, "Do I give it on the battle bus now?" And the guy's just like, "No."
Hold up, when did that movie come out? Was it a reference to fucking
No.
Fortnite?
No, it was a short. I said it was just like a little YouTube thing.
It's a reference to Fortnite, so it's in essence you're still referencing Fortnite. So, all right, man. How many hours you got? Just tell us. Tell us now.
I played it and then realized it sucked. But that's still...
After how many hours? You see that? See that? We call that a fucking dodge.
Well, no, it's mainly because I don't know. Because Epic doesn't log your time. I think I don't, unlike Steam.
It's too many to count.
That's your
Yeah,
out.
actually,
That's your
yeah.
out. That's
What
your
Ninja
out.
said.
There you go.
What Ninja said was perfect. Like one, even a minute is too much.
Sure.
No, I meant you played the shit out of it.
Played the shit
No,
out
I
of it, which is
fucking
fine.
don't.
No.
What
That
the
was
fuck
convincing.
ever?
No, I don't play Fortnite. You play Fortnite.
Fortnite.
I
No,
only bought
it's
the
just-
battle pass 19 times.
Listen, I like the fucking crossover with the John Wicks and all that.
No.
He's
I
playing
liked when the
Jesus
Fortnite
Christ.
Emperor told
story.
us about the
Oh,
thing and-
I can play as Boba Fett. Sign me the.
Fuck up.
That was actually did have to be the stupidest thing to come out of like Rise of Skywalker. The dead speak, the message that was blurred out across
Was
the
only
galaxy,
in fucking
and it's only in
Fortnite.
fucking Fortnite.
somehow Palpatine got onto the battle bus.
He was
Somehow Palpatine got a
that's the
chicken
short.
dinner.
He watched the fucking Palpatine short. I love this scene because it's like, yeah, this is fucking creepy.
Yeah,
I'll
and he
fucking
tries like, I'm gonna
picture
take
it
this
here.
down, and then
And then he
reveals the two-way
fucking does
mirror.
it, and he's like the realest motherfucker ever because he hesitates for a minute. It's like, yeah, okay.
It
Oh
tells
yeah,
you so much about his character in
in
Yeah.
like 30 seconds.
What's
with
she
very little
from?
dialogue.
What's she from?
The main character lady, I have no idea, but her
the last
face is
girl.
recognizable.
She looks so familiar. I just can't place the moment. I'll probably like kick myself later for it.
I
But,
do like he's just like I need to stop like I need to stop looking
Yeah,
at her.
but
And
like
then he
saying
looks back.
they're both like awkward nerds because it comes to the first point where they fucking flirt with each other, and I was like, ah, that was so awkward and horrible. I loved it. Like, that was-
He's like, this is happening.
You can tell
yeah.
it's like real flirting because I want to die.
yeah.
He's like, wait.
He's like, wait,
God damn it.
stop. And then yeah, he's like, hold up, and he actually like, so instead of like leaving, he makes sure to fucking tell her to stop, so like she doesn't
Yeah.
get the wrong idea. I love that. Yeah, and like you said, it tells so much about his character. He's actually a really sweet dude. He dies in like probably the most.
And then he
unfair-
even takes it a step further and not.
he probably
And then
dies in the
switches
most
rooms. Yeah.
Yeah, he offers to switch rooms, not just, I'll cover it up. It's like, no, he's like, I'll go a step further.
and it's like and he dies in probably the most unceremonious way in the entire fucking movie, which is
Yeah.
unfortunate. Like, how did the fucking zombie get in there? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
What's your favorite death? Mine actually does have to be Chris Hemsworth.
It's fucking.
I think that's one of the weaker ones.
I think it's fucking hilarious, but my favorite is still like the bear trap in the back.
The bear trap in the back's so horrible. Oh my god. All I can think
it's
about is like,
fucking
oh,
brutal.
because like in Left 4 Dead, you can like shoot people's backs, and it's probably like one of the most gruesome fucking things ever. Because like you see like all of the fucking muscles in their back. So I was like, please don't show that. Please don't show that. I was like literally like holding my hands over my eyes. Oh yeah, here it is. Well, Jules is pre-man, so you should probably talk to her.
Oh, okay. He's like, wow, I'll do that. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like,
and
and
she's
she's
just
just
like,
like, God
fuck.
damn it.
It's like, did I just say
And
that?
realizing
God
the
damn it.
second the last word is out of her mouth that she's fucked it up. It's like, oh.
And that's what I'm saying. Like up until like a point after this, like all the dialogue's so fucking real. It's weird.
Would you believe Joss Whedon was involved with this?
He
Really?
directed it, didn't he?
Also,
No.
Marcus, goddamn,
I'm pretty sure he wrote it.
You absolute
Wait,
fucking
I
stallion
can
of a
quickly
man.
let me look this up.
What does he got? Like a
Cab-
fucking 12-pack? What the fuck is on his chest, man? Look at that. Goddamn, dude. Like, I'd be staring too.
Ooh.
Yep, fuck this. And then it's like, oh wait, yeah, this is why he pulled. And I like this. It's like, oh, this is why he pulled the fucking mirror down.
Yeah, he's like,
Fucking
oh
horrible.
shit.
She's like, yeah, this is fucking
And I think
gross.
and doesn't he say that too? I don't think so.
Yeah, he's like, I don't
s-
think so.
I don't
Okay,
think
so Joss Whedon wrote this, but Drew Goddard directed this.
Yeah.
Directed,
this-
but the thing is, well, the writing,
he's-
like I said, the writing is still like what the words are being said. Like that's all very fucking organic. It's
Right.
not, I don't like Sam.
What else? What other direct? So he's directed this, Bad Times at the El Royale.
Oh yeah, and I
And-
love it's like, oh yeah, by the way, we got a room change. Everybody make sure.
Yeah, they're constant. Like the machine is constantly like working.
Mm-hmm. I love it's like only these two guys running the whole fucking thing too. They're like, yeah, we got this.
Well, they're
Yeah.
leading the control room, but they actually refer to like every other
Yeah, they
department in the organization, so you always know like what
Which-
else is beyond the edge of the screen, which I actually like a lot.
But
I
like,
really
also,
appreciated the meta references to Japan.
Yeah.
How Japanese horror has been fucking killing it lately. They have 100%
Yeah.
success rate.
Want to tell them to take the day off? It's like, why? What are they going to do? Relax?
I'm trying. Hold on. I'm trying to remember what point in the movie
which
they
is
show off
like,
the
it's
other
like,
countries.
oh, that could have been a weird fucking like race thing, but it's like, no, we actually have to worry about the entire fucking protection of the planet here. It's like,
It was,
oh.
Also, it's just, again, the meta thing that they've been crushing it because they don't relax. They don't just stagnate and do the same shit over and over again.
You gotta go past this. Are you looking for everybody?
I'm
It's
look-
after it's certain. So you're looking for the other countries. It's like
I
post.
love so much when the fucking little Japanese schoolgirls beat the ghost and he's like, fuck you!
yeah.
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 Fuck you.
Yeah, and I'm trying to find that exact moment because it shows the other countries, which are also
How hard is
references.
it to kill 9-year-olds?
But then
Okay,
okay,
so
here's
here it
but
is.
here's my problem. It's just like, why not just fucking gas them all, walk in with a Glock and pow pow pow. Like
Well,
fuck if you.
Can't.
Well,
it has to be
there
the
are
monster.
rules.
They have
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
pun it.
They have to choose the monster, and the monster has to do it.
Yeah,
Well,
because
but
they
the
have
thing
to be
is, but
punished.
no, because the thing is, they were willing to kill the fucking Marty by any means necessary.
Yeah, as a last ditch effort
Yeah,
to try and
only
salvage an
after
already
every-
fucked operation.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. Like the Japanese people failed, so it's like, okay, quick, gas, everybody, fucking try. Like, but it's like, oh, okay, I guess that's it. We failed.
So
Well, up to that
GG,
point,
guys.
they were on track to win.
True.
and then
Yeah.
just
So
the little
stop.
girls just suddenly just figured it out, which was
So
Power
Stockholm.
of friendship. The
No,
thing.
I mean
Because they
the
actually
U.S.
defeat-
people were on track to win.
Every time, power of friendship. Fuck,
So-
you gotta stop doing this, guys.
So Stockholm is Germany, right?
no.
Yep.
No, it's
Sweden.
Sweden.
Yeah, I was going to
Switzerland.
say, I was told
Swiss.
this was a reference to the Thing because
Sweden.
No.
because Mac refers to the Norwegians as Sweden, and like it looks like an Arctic base.
That's a
been all
very
destroyed.
flimsy reference, though, because
Yeah, this is only a single shot. Like, I don't know, like, how you could get anything from
Wait,
this.
hold on. What's the reference there?
The Thing.
I was told this was a
Thing.
reference to the Thing because of the
I don't see
cold.
that.
and
How is it a
destroyed
reference to
boys.
the thing?
It's
The
a
thing
reference.
it's got a
says the
helicopter in
Norwegian.
it. Oh my god!
Okay, so which
No, it's the
okay.
the thing in the thing is that it's a Norwegian station that was hit first, not a Swedish one.
Yeah, Mac confuses
Wow,
it for
That's a
Sweden.
really shitty gorilla drawing thing.
Wow, yeah, that's terrible.
That's horrible.
Buenos Aires.
Buenos-
I don't know what that's
Is that-
a reference
is that,
to.
Is that Spain? Buenos
Buenos
Aires.
Aires would be
Brazil, I think.
Brazil,
okay, yeah.
or, yeah, something like that.
So I guess this
Alright.
is just a South American monster. We don't really know.
Well, no, the thing is, it doesn't have to be anything. Like, fucking, we have a bunch of other different crazy shit.
Madrid.
Madrid is just a fucking fire. Like, what's the reference there? Fucking, what's that fucking?
Well,
blast-
it's just showing that they failed. It's not really showing the monster specifically.
The only one that
Yeah.
did was specifically.
Okay,
Buenos
so Spain
Aires.
is Madrid. So yeah, Buenos Aires is South America. So yeah, 2 in Europe, 1 in Asia, then 1 in and
It's just to
one-
show you it's a global thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really anything. It's true. It's just like, yeah, it's just
Oh,
everybody's fucking up. We're literally
But the
last
main
hope of
thing that
humanity.
we learn is that as long as succeeds, then it's fine.
Mhm.
Yeah,
All the rest can fail as long as one makes it.
Mm-hmm. I do love like pretty much
you
all
skip
of
past,
these.
you skip past something I'm going to use in the future. Oh god, there's something in the water. What is it? Looks like
Oh,
my
yeah.
girlfriend throws her ass in there. This shit's so good.
Mhm.
There's
Like I
something else in
said,
there too. A gorgeous man.
Oh no,
We're endangered.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all that dialogue's so good. Like, it's all like real. It's real shit. Oh, it's crazy. I feel like this is like the realest fucking dialogue we've seen in like all fucking.
Well, and that's
What's
part
this?
of why you even said it. I don't hate these people. I don't want any of them to die.
die. They all die.
But
Everyone
it's because
does. Everyone.
Whedon is really good at fucking writing dialogue,
Mhm.
and
Love to the subtitles.
I turned them off.
You're on speakerphone.
Oh yeah, am I on speaker? They're
I
just
can
like,
hear the echo.
and then they
You
there's
monster.
like it's like it's turned off, and then they keep going. It's like they start laughing. Am I still on speaker?
The fuck? What's with Mordecai? It's like he's too into it, man. Calm down.
he really is actually.
But then
He
he's
was-
not. But he's not that into it because he doesn't want more than one person to know he's a fucking loony.
And they're all really uncomfortable with talking to him too. They're like, oh, I don't want to talk to him.
No, fuck. He's take a message.
Yeah, can you tell him to take him? That was actually one of my favorite parts. Like, can you tell him to take a message? Let's see. Yeah, and then we made the joke about the there's something in the water.
Like I said, it's a good little fucking bit. I like that. Makes all these characters seem human.
What? No.
Yeah.
No, we can't have
It's
that.
like the
Yeah.
it's written by someone who's seen a lot of horror films and it's like, okay, what if that, but without the shit?
Yeah, they don't have
Yeah.
to be fucking R words.
What if we did that, but good?
Or when they do act stupid, it's for a reason.
Like
Yeah,
even
it's
to
always for a reason.
like the worst part of like how human it is, the fact people are taking bets on the fucking monsters. that are
Dude,
gonna
that
kill
would
all these people.
absolutely be.
Oh, Oh no, yeah, it would happen. It would happen, and that's why I was like, it kind of
Yeah,
makes you like
It's one of those things where it's like I'm uncomfortable because it's like, yeah, that probably would happen.
Yeah,
I even like the level of detail where she's like, no, I had. No.
Yeah.
You had zombies. We had zombie
Zombie.
redneck torture family.
yeah. It's like
Yeah.
it's the difference between an elephant and an elephant seal.
What the fuck is an elephant seal? Like that's all I was thinking. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is an elephant seal?
I love
And I
how
You
love-
never saw Futurama?
No. I mean, like, yeah.
I love,
but, like, fucking a billion years ago.
I love the fact that maintenance always picks
I love how they
the
call
same.
him Aquaman there too.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the mermaid fucking joke throughout is
He
hilarious.
Trust me, you don't want to
looks
see
so
Aquaman.
pissed. He looks so mad. Like, go back, look at him. He's like staring at his ass for like a minute. He's like, all right, motherfucker.
Whatever you say, Aquaman.
All right, like let it play because he says, what Aquaman. And then when he says Aquaman, like look at his demeanor change.
It's
Ready?
almost like he's a good actor.
No, look at him. He's so
yeah. Just
He's so mad.
that fucking face.
And then he ends up
He's
dying
so
to
happy.
He dies the mermaid. and
Oh,
it
you know,
wasn't
yeah,
actually
when
as
the-
horrible as I
when
thought
the
it was gonna look.
when the merman comes up and he's like, "Oh, come on."
I mean, cool feels mermaids.
It's like
That
I don't
wasn't
think
lying though. The cleanup is a nightmare.
I like how it's like I don't
blood out of its blowhole.
Your life was ended by mermaids.
I
Check.
love how the guy is
Check.
like, I don't know if we have this. I checked with the zoologist team. Well, if they're right, then they add it to the board. Maintenance always picking the murder family, and then they're the ones that fucking.
Well, it makes sense because he says they have 100%.
yeah.
Maintenance would pick the go-to, you know, with the solid track record.
Well, like the thing. It doesn't really matter about like the percentage. It matters like the fact that whatever these kids pay. But yeah, I guess it makes sense because yeah.
Well,
they
no,
are,
no,
like,
if they're maintenance.
love
They
this.
fix shit. You know what I mean?
I love this. She kind of like looks like she's like better than it. She's like, yeah, it's kind of fucked up and it's kind of bad, but it's like how we kind of cope
Well,
with
but
it.
she's also
then
kind of defending it.
But like, yeah, well, she's like trying to like give a reason because he's clearly not fucking about this.
She's mainly trying to flirt with him. Is the key.
Yeah.
You see her do the little hair flip thing.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like I love like at the end of this bit though, she actually does put her fucking 2 cents in.
Yeah, he like holds the bag out to her, and she's like, "Boop."
I think is it after he fucking offers him?
Yeah, well,
yes,
they
it's
keep
right- well, they're
asking like,
offering
"Oh, are
right
you gonna
now.
bet?"
Subtitles back on, god damn it! If you're gonna put it fucking
Alright.
on audibly,
All right, hold on.
it's like why did you turn the subtitles off out of curiosity?
Just to make a cleaner image, because the
Fair
subtitles have the weird like box around them. If
I
I
know
could
they got
just
the
turn
box
that,
on them, but fuck it, they could just have the fucking people talking.
no problem. Yeah, we rig the game as much as we need to. If they don't transgress, it's like it's trying to
Okay,
explain the
that's-
whole
Which is
system.
the explanation
Which
for the
is-
stupid juice. Because it's not technically all their choices.
Fine.
They're being influenced.
Yeah, like they open
He
the cellar door.
doesn't
Must have
even
been the
look-
wind.
He doesn't even look at her. So fucked. Oh, it's so horrible. God damn it. And I love the fact
Yeah.
that they're all partying and shit, and they party
Well,
with them.
this
It's
is
kinda
when like the character shift starts to happen.
Well, like,
Yeah,
what
that's-
is it? Is it the drinks?
It's all of it. Like the
Yeah,
whole
it's
house
the drinks
is rigged.
for the quote whore, the archetype for the whore. They actually put something in her hair dye
Yeah.
to make her act more bimboish.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they-
they
That's what
tried
I'm
to
saying,
drug
like-
Marty's weed.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't see what they did with everybody else though. That's the
They
thing.
they pump gas into the fucking house as necessary.
Oh, you know what? They gassed each individual's room. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Well, I remember like when Chris Hemsworth was like, "Oh, we got to stick together." And he's like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
he
fuck
hits a
this!" And he
button.
literally hits a button. We got to split up.
literal stupid gas. It's like,
Yeah.
alright, that was
and
that
then
was a little.
then the
That was a
pheromone.
little fucking jarring. Not gonna lie, because the
The-
pheromones I can get, because like you know what I mean, like it's something
Mm-hmm.
to trigger like your senses or whatever, and then they kind of like set up the moonlight and everything to make it look really romantic.
Oh yeah,
So,
the
yeah,
like, I kinda-
what's the temperature of that sector? And then they
Yeah. Do we have temperature control in this sector? Yes, we.
Yep, dude, and then like raise it by like fucking 5 degrees. So I'm saying like, but like the stupid gas was the one that was like, oh, okay, I guess they can just mind control these people.
I mean, it could just be like a different type of pheromone or a different type of chemical because
Something that
Also,
goes-
kind of a meta joke It's
Yeah,
like,
it
okay,
is.
we have to stick together and be smart. And then it's like the stupid gas goes into the room and he's like, wait,
It's
this
like
isn't
how
right.
yeah, it's
We
like how
should
they
split up to cover more ground.
it's like how they shocked her hand to make her drop the knife. Because if you notice in horror movies, anytime they attack somebody, they don't
Yeah,
keep
there
the
was-
weapon.
There was a shock to either her or his hand. I forgot who it was, but
It was
somebody
it was
got
her.
shocked.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was muted, but I was like, oh, I guess I'm a furry now.
So it's like all of the stupid horror movie tropes, but somebody is actually making them happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hence the big
I
ass
was actually legit braced though. I was like, is something about to happen?
You thought the wolf was just gonna come back alive and
I
munch
don't
her
fucking
face.
know. I had no idea what the fuck was gonna happen in this movie.
You thought there might be a
wasn't-
fear flash.
And then
Oh, no!
And then this shit happens, and then fucking Chris Hemsworth. I guess he was already like deep in the fucking stupid juice. Because
If I had to-
this was
if I had
probably
to
the
guess-
dumbest fucking line ever. Hang
I
on, let it
actually-
play.
I was
Let it
going to
play.
say, hold on. I was actually I
We're
just
literally seconds.
hey, just a second.
No!
It's probably the beer actually. Because they
It might be
tampered
the
with
beer.
the guy's weed, the hair dye. It's probably also in the beer as well.
It's
Yeah.
in everything.
Yeah,
It's the
the-
whole
Everything-
fucking house.
Everything is rigged, but like I said, this is like one of the dumbest fucking
Turn
things
the
I've ever
friggin'
heard in my life.
frogs gay.
This actually, are you talking about this line? Because this actually,
No, I'm talking about what happens in a second.
Oh, when they go down there and
oh,
No,
it must have been
no.
the wind.
Ready? Hang on. Here it comes. Okay, just there. Boom. What the hell was that?
it's a cellar door. Must have been
Must have been the
wind.
wind.
Hey.
Thanks, Skyrim.
The cleaning
Must
country.
have been the wind.
You've done it again.
Some creep.
Last of Us Part 2. Must have been the wind.
You got
That's
somebody
fucking
to no. You just have some like a one-armed girl just shooting at you. Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind.
Like I said, nothing will ever capture the IRL Skyrim guard where he's got an arrow through his neck. Something creeping, Randy. That's honest. Then.
No, one of my favorite IRL has to be the you there, and it just him walking through like a bunch of chairs, just shoving them out of the way.
Like he doesn't actually like he pushes with his body. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we got here? Okay, so there's the
Hold
purge
on.
masks.
Yeah, all the
me-
stuff for them. Is it the one they pick? Is the one that they get
the
killed? by?
dollhouse,
It's
the
like,
dollhouse for
Well, they have
I
to
think
pick it and like activate it.
Activate it?
Yeah.
Yeah, every item seems to have a different activation process, but like for the diary, she had to read it and then specifically read the Latin aloud.
And for some
Um,
reason, what I was thinking was going on, I was like, oh, they're like, because I think they say, fuck, I gotta like fucking see it again. But for some reason, what I was thinking was happening is that they were like creating horror movies, and people needed to like keep spreading the word or whatever. I don't know. Like I said, I had no fucking clue what was happening until I think they actually say, like, you remember we could just throw people into volcanoes?
Mhm.
And it's like, oh, okay.
How old
They're
do you
fucking
think I am?
sacrificing them.
So I was told that all of these relics all like for one-to-one reference the monster
duck.
that summons them.
The
Yeah,
duck.
yes,
they
that's the
are.
Oh
point.
yeah,
Well, no,
That's
I'm
a
trying. I was trying to figure with the dollhouse and
Well, just
like
yeah,
this
just
shot.
let,
I was
just-
trying to.
just let it play. But
yeah, if that's like
what's-
side by
what-
side with the board, you can work it out. I've done it before.
it's like not all of them are going to be super obvious.
yeah, the duck is clearly the one of them. It summons the snake.
No, the duck summons the.
I know, so I'm saying,
the,
let it play. We've been staring at this fucking screen.
merman.
Keep going.
Well, I was trying to figure out the dollhouse.
No,
so
it's the
possibly
conch that
two-
summons the merman. You fucking ingrate.
Yeah, the
Oh
conch.
yeah,
Jesus
the
Christ.
conch. We got the purge mask. We got
Because
the
he had
doll.
it in his hand. That's why he goes so fucking mad.
The
There's
picture.
There's
which
the family of so the family has two setups. That's cheating.
Well, this is
Okay,
their house, so
whatever. I call it fucking bullshit. It's
So they
fucking
get,
maintenance.
oh, and also the
Maintenance-
picture of the
maintenance
little
knows
girl.
It's fucking rigged.
Maintenance rigged to the game before it even.
Maintenance
remember they
rigged.
literally call it the old Buckner case.
Yeah,
Just scared myself. Okay.
actually, yeah. If
fucking-
it's the old.
I love
Buckner
Marcus
place-
ran down here. He's like, I'll save you when he heard a scream. Marcus, good boy. Like I said, his death sucks. Like, it's the fucking worst one in the fucking movie. it's just like, by the way, the zombie's in the van now, I guess. Oh, and yeah, when we get to it, like I said, I kind of have to leave at a certain point. But fucking goddamn massive plot hole. Oh, so this button releases everything, and it's not even in like
Yeah.
the main control room. It's just like next to the
Yeah,
elevator.
the
I thought-
system
I thought-
purge button.
I
is
thought that
dumb.
was weird as well. It's like, really, all it does have like the safety of like a missile. Like you just have to flip the thing up and then hit the switch.
No,
Like,
missiles have like more safety because
Well-
like sometimes some more powerful missiles you have to flick two switches in the opposite ends of
N-
rooms. So I'm
Right.
saying like
no, I was
like, you know
my,
what I mean?
My
Like,
missile. I'm sorry, I was
this-
talking about like a plane missile where it's just
yeah,
you
that's
flip
what I'm
the red
saying. Like,
button.
but I'm saying like even more dangerous missiles like have like bigger fucking things.
Yeah, so
This
why does the
didn't have
system
it at all? It
Yeah,
just
why
had a
does-
giant red fucking button that says "fuck it." Like, let's just like hit this button in case of fire.
the everybody dies button, which shouldn't fucking work?
Shouldn't work. Why would you make it so simple? Why would you do that? Yep.
He had the conch. He had the conch in his hand.
All hail the magic conch.
Oh yeah, they were
I'm
gonna.
holding a bunch.
And then of course, to
then the
reference last
fucking-
week, let me pull the screen up.
Yep, the Hellraiser. Literally. Well, I mean,
It's
I think it was
it's-
the music
it's,
box.
It's the equivalent of
No, it's
the
the
box.
lament configuration.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's its own thing, so it's just a sphere instead of a cube. And
Yeah,
yeah.
and you can actually see like Sawhead holding it.
The subtitle is weird because it talks about the music box, but it's actually referring to the thing the other guy is messing with that has the little
Yeah,
I
the
thought it-
ballerina.
well, hold
thing,
on,
which
when we
is
I
for
see
thought
the
it
how-
said
Hellraiser
music.
girl.
I thought it said music box when we were looking at Hellraiser, though.
Yeah, well,
No, they're
Saw
looking
it.
at all this shit at the same time.
No.
But
I'm
when
talking
we
about when
see
we're looking at
Hellraiser,
Sawhead,
like,
I
like,
know
later in
it's
the movie.
it's wrong.
It's
Okay.
because there's a music box happening in the background, and the subtitles are to give you audio cues. So even
Okay.
though this is what's on screen, the audio, the twinkling music, is actually from the ballerina thing, which is happening in the background, and then it cuts to that, I think, before or after it.
To point out what
Yeah.
Slur was saying on how like it was a very fitting end for Spooktober, since what did we last watch? Like last
we
week.
Just watched Hellraiser.
Yep.
Again, it's like, oh yeah. And I wouldn't have got that. I'd be like, oh, this guy's just fucking weird looking.
And then
So, yeah,
later,
Also, the
this-
whole
this-
the premise and all the formulaic and tropey bullshit that it's making fun of, you actually get it now because you've seen some of the movies that those are based on.
that little music box right there would have summoned the Tooth Fairy. I know that much.
Oh, is
That's
that
the
what she was?
that's the mouth face girl.
Yeah, that's
She was the Tooth Fairy. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Fuck. Like,
Well, I didn't-
that's horrible.
Well, it took.
There's also
it
a
took,
sugar plum fairy that we don't know what it looks like.
Oh,
the-
no.
it also took like the
Yeah,
the
see, look,
unicorn
it's literally
stabbing.
a fucking. It's literally a puzzle box. It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy. It's like, yeah, that is Hellraiser.
Hey, maybe if they just reverse it, the whole ritual just fails.
Hey.
No, don't do that.
What's the fucking? What's the necklace? So many questions. The film reel. I love. They literally are all ready to go.
I wonder
they're
if there's ever
all-
been
Yeah.
like a combination actually. If
Yeah,
it's like,
what if there is a combination? Like that's kind of that's.
Then you get two of them. It doesn't fucking
Well, no,
matter.
they were literally they were on the verge of 4 right there.
Yeah.
I don't
Just
know
ha-
what the film reel was.
If
but
they
were about to have
summon
4.
multiple will get them. All that matters is the order in which they die.
Yeah, which are the fucking ghouls into it?
well, I was
I
going to say if
I
you
guess they gotta
activated
fucking-
4
I
at
guess-
once, that
I guess that's the thing of the fucking directors. They have to fucking like dick around with make sure everything is because like when it's like, oh, they're in fucking different rooms. Okay, lock it down.
and yeah, why they also with like the first death they do a little prayer thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fast forward. Like the weed guy tries to stop the ritual. He's just like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Don't. Yeah, I love. Like, what the fuck? I love that he's like, don't read that. Read that. What
Yeah,
the
and he-
fuck was that?
And because Chris Hemsworth's pretty stupid it up because of the beer, he's just like, "Don't be a fucking baby, man."
Yeah, like he's like he says, he's not like an alpha Chad dude. He's like sociology
He's
major.
got a sociology
Just-
major with a full academic scholarship.
What the fuck?
And then he just like has the high revelation where he's just saying, "Is like we are not who we are." I'm gonna go look at a book with pictures.
No, it's like
No, no,
I'm
he's
the
like-
ruler.
He's like, I'm the master of my own destiny.
You can't
For a
fucking
while.
puppet me. I'm gonna go for one.
That kills me every time. It's like you can't tell me what to do. Does the thing.
I was still like, puppeteers, Pop Tarts. Did you say you got Pop Tarts?
All right, who got fucking? What are they called?
The
The zombie redneck torture family.
Zombie redneck.
Zombie redneck torture family.
Yeah,
We have a winner. The Buccaneers.
Ladies, the Buccaneers, ladies and gentlemen.
Buckners.
Aw.
Sorry.
And the fun part is like everything about those guys in the control room is basically what audiences are like going into a fucking horror movie.
What do we
So,
got? We
What's it
got
gonna be?
werewolves,
Who's gonna die first?
alien
What-
beasts, mutants, wraiths, zombies, reptilius,
So
clowns, witches,
Sexy witches,
Just this is important.
demons.
That's a different thing. It's like difference between
Hell
elephants
Lord.
and elephant seals. Hell Lord, what the
Angry
fuck?
molesting.
That's Hellraiser.
Angry
what?
molesting something.
That's
hold
horrible.
on.
Giant snake.
Oh, hold on. I'll pull it
Yeah,
back.
keep
Sorry, I thought he was gonna move so we could get a better view, but no, it.
I know, but
it-
like the giant SN, like yeah, we see a giant snake later.
Yeah, giant snake.
I was told with the okay.
Boo.
Oh, angry molesting
wow.
Evil
Deadites.
Dead.
Deadites.
Yeah, just straight up deadites. Yeah.
Angry molesting tree.
Kevin.
That's
Oh, that's
This
from
one
Evil
says
Dead.
Kevin.
Fucking
It's
Kevin.
Kevin.
The
Fuck.
mummy.
What?
The bride.
What? No. Are we just gonna skip by Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin.
Poor Kevin.
Just gonna, like,
It's
not
just
talk
Kevin.
about
It's
that
just
stuff.
hold on. Hold on. It's just Kevin McAllister. He just booby traps the house so you can't come
The
in.
unicorn.
It just
Merman.
reminds me of there's a difficulty setting in Killer Instinct. So it goes from very easy, normal,
All up to
hard,
Kevin.
hard, very hard, Kyle.
It was
This
like
was just-
Kyle, like a really big like player
Kyle
of the
was
game.
he was one of the testers. They just fucking he
Oh,
was like one of
okay.
the best testers. So they just fucking put his name in there.
I've,
All right, so let him. He's gonna put his
I've-
hand down.
right.
So let it play for like a second and then pause it.
I've heard Alien Beast was a is an alien reference when you see that creature. Jump
All
the
right, what
security
do we
guy.
got? The Scarecrow folk, Snowman. How does that even? Whatever.
Jack Frost.
Dragon bat.
No, but I'm saying like, how would
Frosty
that work
the
for their
Snowman.
thing? Vampires. What is that?
Dismemberment
goblins.
Yeah, the dismemberment goblin.
Oh
Sugar
yeah, there you
Plum
go.
Fairy.
Sugar Plum Fairy.
Yeah.
Merman. Fucking Hadley. The Reanimated. Wait, what's the
A
difference? between that?
unicorn.
Zombies and the Reanimated.
I love how the reanimated is just administration. So just fucking everybody's secretaries just pick that admin fucking.
I like unicorn.
It
The
took this.
Huron.
The what?
What's
The
the
Huron.
Huron? I don't.
That would be like a bird.
Oh, okay.
I guess.
What?
The Wendigo
So-
slash Yeti.
So So it's actually. I don't like that. It's all three.
Yeah, it's three.
Sasquatch. It's Sasquatch, Wendigo, Yeti. Those are fucking different things, dude.
Yeah, they absolutely are. Dolls,
Oh, okay.
doctors, redneck torture
Jack-o'-lantern.
family, jack-o'-lantern.
Jack
I actually just
There's no
googled
tooth
what the
fairy on
fuck a
list.
Huron
I think that
is,
thing
and
was the sugar
apparently-
plum fairy.
I think
What
that
is it?
yeah,
Yeah,
it might have been the
let's
sugar
hang on,
plum
hang on.
fairy.
Hold up. What is a Huron?
It's a bird.
Huron, a member of a confederation of native North American peoples formerly living in the region east of Lake Huron and now settled mainly in Oklahoma and Quebec. So it's a
natives?
Native American dude.
Wow, that's
So-
terrible.
So we would have gotten like possibly like zombie Native Americans.
You would have got the shit from fucking Beyond Two Souls, fucking crazy natives
Something
and ghosts.
giant.
Something giant.
I think just possibly just
Mm.
giant.
And then
I like-
something at the bottom right. I can't see.
I'm mad I didn't see a jack-o'-lantern in the fucking murder montage. Pause.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, get rid of the subtitles.
Yeah, I was going to say, hold on. I
Get 'em,
gotta.
get 'em, get 'em. Hurry up!
Come on. Twins.
Twins.
Just twins. So giant twins. The doctors? Holy shit!
Yeah, those are the ones doing surgery on
The
people.
surgery. Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck. Oh man, it all comes out. I don't even see the fucking.
I like that
jack-o'-lantern.
there's one that just says angry molesting tree. Which
I
you did
know.
see, by the way.
Which was that's Evil
Yeah.
Dead.
Oh
Mhm.
really?
It's an Evil Dead reference, yeah.
Well,
Um,
that's what he meant.
Tree
But
rape.
what the fuck is the reanimated? So
I know.
we got zombies, we got zombie redneck torture family, and then we got the reanimated. But we also have vampires on this list. So what the fuck? What the
And
fuck is the
Dragon
reanimated?
Bat.
No, I'm saying, but what is the reanimated? It's bullshit.
And
don't know.
Snowman.
Snowman,
Also, which
like-
one of these things is the weird mechanical robot with bugs?
Yeah, what the fuck was that? They just had a goddamn killer robot from fucking BattleBots just running around murdering people.
Maybe that's
What the
Kevin.
fuck?
That's Kevin.
No, that's probably not Kevin.
No, that is. How do you not know?
What else on this list is the fucking?
Yeah, fucking do it. I want you to do it. Find it. What is? It's not a dismemberment goblins.
Well,
Yeah.
I always assumed that just because like it was running around doesn't mean that it was like this is just what people picked.
The thing is,
and
it's
They
something-
picked
it's a-
because it's on this list.
Well, nobody.
No,
nobody
no,
Yeah,
picked-
there
hang
are, there are
hang
things
no,
on
no,
this
no, no, no.
list that don't have a blue name beside
Yeah.
them, which means that this
Oh,
is just all of
okay.
the
Like
options.
Wraiths and Dragon Bat
Okay.
weren't picked, and Kevin wasn't picked either.
Okay, yeah, you make a point with the fact that no one picked like Wraith or Dismemberment Goblins.
Reptilius.
Who didn't pick dismemberment goblins? Come on.
I would have picked
Oh,
them because it's just like what the fuck.
I do like that the detail of they put Hadley next.
Yeah, next to Merman.
Man,
Hadley
Just
picked
to see what the
Mermaid.
fuck it is.
you're right. All my years, I've never seen a mermaid.
Put that up, and then the distinction
No,
of like zombies,
zombies,
and right next to
Redneck torture zombie. See, it's entirely different species. Except for you have reanimated on there, buddy. What the fuck is that? But okay.
Well, but witches and sexy witches are also two.
Well, yeah, because they're different things.
Quite
Like,
right.
You get,
Yeah,
you, get
obviously.
the, you get the hags.
Yeah,
which
like
are fucking
elephants and
terrible.
elephant
Oh!
seals.
Reanimated might be like some kind of Frankenstein thing, where it's a reanimated creature that's an amalgamation of a bunch of different people.
But
Whereas
Whereas
hold on,
zombies
hold
are a
on.
completely different thing.
I take offense to that as a Frankenstein. We're not zombies. We're specifically
He's literally
experiments.
reanimated.
Yeah, he's literally reanimated. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
A
He's literally
reanimated
tied
corpse.
together. He's also not Frankenstein, so suck it, bitch.
What is his name?
Like,
then?
I will throw my
He is the
fucking arm at
creation
you.
and
No,
So-
his name is Frankenstein's
the
monster.
roundabout offspring of Victor von Frankenstein, which makes him a Frankenstein.
But he's never called Frankenstein. Everybody
No,
calls him Frankenstein.
Irrelevant.
No, the next
Whatever.
book he is fucking Frankenstein.
Whatever, the fucking fan fiction. All right,
What fanfiction? It was written by Mary Shelley, I think.
you don't know that.
Yeah, it was
fine.
her fanfic of her book.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how do you know?
I would
hang
love
on,
that.
hang on. Are you saying that a fucking author can't write fan fiction? Wow,
Of
Yeah,
their own
how
thing.
that's
dare you.
racist.
Just because she's a
Not
woman.
of their own shit, they can't.
You
Yeah.
don't know that?
When
I
does
do
that
know
just-
that because that's what that fucking means. If they write it of their own property, it's not fan fiction, it's just more of their fiction.
Also, how did this ghost not
they
kill
can't
anybody?
be a fan of their own work. Hmm?
Actually, yeah,
Have
I've
you
got.
met
Hold on.
writers? No,
I
the
agree
fuck
with.
they can't.
Hold on. Max brought up a good point. How did that ghost not kill a
Fuck, how did
single
that
one of the
ghost not kill a
9-year-olds?
single fucking girl, Jesus
Because
Christ.
the chem lady says 0 fatalities. How?
0 fatalities. That's
They were
bullshit.
locked in that
Yeah,
room
I mean,
with
the guy asked the exact same question. It's like, how hard is it to kill 9-year-olds?
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck.
You ever seen Corpse Party? There you go.
Oh god.
What?
Yeah. So she's just dancing, I guess. She's
Well,
the whore
she is
now,
the whore.
and it's like I'm not mad at it. Really?
Just falls in the fire.
She sets herself off like, oh, well, shit.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
I'm massively disappointed. She has no ass. None.
It doesn't matter. She can get it, buddy. What the fuck you mean?
No,
I'm not
no,
picky.
no. I'm
Hell, I'm
picky.
willing to give it to Marcus, and she is too. No pieces anymore. Yeah, okay, yeah. So this is all set up for them because he goes, "I got a theory," and then like, I'm surprised nobody else brings up the theory. Do you just move the Tim?
Oh yeah, Firefox
Oh,
allows me to use the loud soup.
That's funny. Yeah. So then the killing starts happening, and like I said, it's kind of cool. They have like a thing set up where they're supposed to die in order.
Um,
think
Not
the only order that's
Well,
established
It's
there is
usually
the virgin.
The whore dies first, and the virgin will either survive or die last. Everything else,
Yeah.
it's chaos. You can do
It's
whatever
fair
you want.
game. Okay. It's kind of, I guess it's kind of convenient that the ghosts don't kill the guy first, and so they kill the whore.
hmm
And he
I
somehow
mean, they
gets
were operating
away.
on instinct that is the old one's will, so it makes sense that they would go for her first.
I guess so. Alright, fair enough. Okay, operating on the assumption that they're all operating under the God's will or whatever. Which is a little strange when the killing starts happening. I should say the massacre, because the killing starts happening in like 5 minutes, but I'm talking about the massacre that happens in like 20 minutes.
Well, it's more like an instinct thing. They're not actually being controlled. They were just made by the old ones and
Mhm.
given to the people to use for this ritual.
It seems like
Yes.
they were made by the old ones. The director like somehow found out about this whole thing, and so they're like, all right, we must now, to appease these things so they don't wipe out the human race, we're gonna create this agency or whatever.
No,
That's-
but what I'm
Well,
saying is
what they are and
what's-
the way they work is actually similar to like fucking Cthulhu cults.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
You know,
saying.
Cthulhu sleeps eternally under the sea, and we sacrifice people and we form this weird, spooky religion for the sake of either appeasing him or trying to wake him up.
Yeah,
depending
like
on
you
the
could
story.
you could like literally call the company that runs all this shit like a cult in a way, because they all fucking have to do
It
it.
Oh
is.
yeah,
Like,
well, yeah,
even
they-
down to
they
like the religious symbol.
yeah. Let me bring up when the whore dies because.
But
they,
what I'm saying is that it's weird that they know to kill the whore first, but then they're all willy nilly to just kill everyone because they don't.
Oh, yeah. Hold
care
on. So
Like I said,
the-
it's a weird like bit of like
Well, their instinct is to kill. Who they
Yeah.
target first is more just a point of preference at the time, and they'll make that choice based on their instinct. But their
So-
instinct, first and foremost, is killing.
to kill the whore though first because
well,
they
yeah,
have to kill
Sigourney
the whore.
kind of Sigourney kind of infers that the whore always dies first. So how do they know
Must-
that?
I think they say that it must. I think she actually says it must die first.
I
Yeah,
could
it's
quickly
part
pull
of
it.
how it all works, that the whore dies first.
I would
I-
assume they would do the same thing to rig the game as much as necessary.
That's fair.
Right.
I'll take that.
I like how the girl goes, "I'm chilly." All the scientists and everybody just gets all bummed out. They're just like, "Get out of here!
Your basic human needs disgust me. I relate to that line.
Your actual humanity disgusts me. Nope. It's crazy. It's just like turning up a fucking thermostat. Jesus Christ. So yeah, we're just gonna turn this up. We're gonna release the fuck you juice.
Dude, that
Oh,
shit is real. Have you ever been around a chick using pheromone?
Hold
Yeah.
on, I gotta fast forward due to the fact that I don't want this to be. There we go.
Oh yeah,
You fast
buddies!
right into it.
Yeah, I actually like for like a split second, Susan just kicks the door down. You show tits, and then she just fucking shoots
Report
me.
that man. Report him.
Get him out. Get him out of here. Don't give him his
He's
coat.
too lewd to be kept alive.
Please.
I was expecting her to grab the fucking thing. And it's like, oh shit, subverted. Like she was gonna grab its hand or whatever, but it's like, nope, she got stabbed in the hand. Difference. Appreciate his attempt to fucking save her. Knocks over this guy.
Yeah, and then gets stabbed himself. Everybody's
Puts
a
up a
good
fight.
person.
Probably getting kicked out of whatever the fuck like thing he's like in trance or whatever. Yeah, the bear trap made me very uncomfortable. The fact that he's using the projectile, it's like,
Oh shit.
like it's the worst. I don't want this to happen.
He just
That's what I'm
uses
saying,
it like
you're-
Scorpion's
like the
rope
part
dart.
where he picks up Marcus, like it's like, oh yeah, the bear trap, the fucking his back would have gave up before the bear trap did. It's like, oh, that makes me uncomfortable. But they didn't
Bear
do that,
traps fucking
thankfully.
suck.
they were ironically in this fucking movie of massacring. They were actually really fucking chill about a lot of the gore.
Oh yeah, the goriest thing.
Yeah, they're fine with it. It's okay.
No, but like what I'm saying, like some of the other movies we've watched are way gorier than this movie, and this movie has a lot of blood in it, but there's no like viscera. Like we don't see her getting her head cut off.
I
know what I mean?
prefer things to be tasteful though, rather than gratuitous.
Exactly.
The
That's
hallway
what-
scene is pretty gratuitous.
Well, the hallway scene is just like crazy mishmash of shit, but you don't actually see a lot of like the body ripping and shit.
It's
You see
also
the guy,
quite
you
like.
see the guy get fucking his soul ripped out of him. That
I mean,
shit's
it kind
crazy.
of at that point it kind of turns into more of like a parody of Over the Top, so it's kind of more.
Yeah,
funny.
like and that's where I've seen.
Yeah,
the
it's
fucking
almost
thing.
like South Park violence.
Yeah.
And that's where that's the fucking thing I've been spoiled on, because it's literally when Call of Duty players play Dark Souls. It's just like fucking they just get destroyed, their souls ripped out, shit like that. What is this?
It's just a mechanism that they use for symbolizing, the blood for the old
Yeah,
ones.
but this is like directly over the old ones.
Yeah, it's directly over that Sigourney ends up in at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's where these little stone carvings are.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's like one of those things. I got a dash. But yeah, no, this movie was pretty good. I'm probably gonna watch this shit in the future because I really want to see I kind of want to see all the references and shit because it's actually not that bad.
I'm gonna go
Like I
for
said-
a walk.
Oh no.
The only,
Somebody's talking.
like I said, the only plot holes I really notice is the fucking Alexa, stop. That's my alarm to leave.
Is that the plot hole?
The only plot, like I said, is the fucking the button to purge all fucking monsters is right here in this elevator room, as opposed to the master control room where those two guys are. And hello?
Exactly.
Somebody just got
Yeah, that was why he tried to say something, but he got roboted out.
he got fucking just abducted.
No,
And
he's another one streaming. It's fine.
I got you. Yeah, you'll probably. Hopefully, it'll be heard. Fuck, actually, I'm kind of worried now if we'll be
Oh
heard.
no.
Get out of here.
So anyway, yeah, there's another fucking plot hole I can't remember, but I gotta go because otherwise I'm not gonna have my phone for 3 days. I'll be right back. Y'all be safe. Baller, it was great talking to you. Like I said, let me know whenever you do more shit.
So
I'm trying to drag Jake to go fucking do some Dragon's Den on JoJo.
So the stream's still
Yeah.
going just fine. It's just for some reason, how long have you guys not been able to hear me? Because for some reason my microphone just gave out.
Did
I
you
don't know.
hear
It's hard to
us?
tell. We usually tune you.
Yeah,
What was
I'm
the
being
last? You
serious
tried
here.
to say something a couple of minutes ago, and you were robot. Now, if you were trying to say something before that, we heard nothing.
Okay.
you said,
Hopefully.
but the main thing is, did you hear us?
Yes. No. Well.
Okay, then that's all. Because like I said, I just want to make sure the stream heard us. But yeah,
Well, yeah. If you guys were still being heard, but I also wasn't being heard. So
I was having a tearful goodbye with Max.
I know.
He's gone now, so it's alright.
Move that around. Or reorient everything. What was?
Right.
What else do we have to say about this?
Just hella clothesline that little bit.
Oh yeah, that fucking
What a
little
hero.
girl. That clothesline is what proved that he could be Thor. Because Cabin in the Woods,
Proved he was a man.
that was before that was before he was Thor, right? Let me pull up my
I think so.
Why
I think this
no?
was 2010, 2011?
Cabin.
And then he would have been Thor way before that. So I think he was Thor first.
Yeah, he was
It
Thor
was-
first.
2011. When was the first Thor?
Before 2010, because 2010 was Avengers.
Oh, okay, then yeah, he's been Thor for a good couple years now. Never mind.
Was that really 2010?
I think. Yeah, I'm almost certain it was.
The
Oh,
Avengers.
I thought it was 2012 Avengers.
Avengers, IMDb. No, the Avengers. Oh, that was 2012.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So, but either way, but a year before, so it would have had to. He would have had to already be Thor if,
Yeah,
if
I
Avengers
was
came out in
just sure Avengers was
2012.
2012.
Anyone else got anything to say?
No, I think we kind of jumped ahead to the ending early on just because we wanted to talk about it. So I think we've kind of gone through most of the movie at this point.
It's a good movie, basically.
It's real fucking good and super meta, which is kind of why we left it to the very end of all of this, because we want at least Maxie to see other horror movies so he would get it.
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't know what you would even think of this movie if you don't have a sort of a working knowledge of a bunch of horror movie tropes.
I know exactly what. River hasn't barely seen any horror movies, and I showed her this, not knowing that she hadn't seen that many horror movies, and
Did
she
she-
didn't get any.
what-
She didn't get any of it.
Oh.
Unsurprising.
To be fair, though, the weird thing, because I'm not much of a horror movie guy, I kind of got it just because I've seen other things reference horror movies so much.
She got the baseline tropes, but in terms of like any comparisons to monsters, like with the Hellraiser guy that was basically supposed to be a Cenobite.
That's a specific reference. We're talking about the more meta aspect. Did she get the fact that this is a subversion of the genre?
I think so.
That was the question.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the second the director calls them, they're just like, oh shit, because I would assume that
is still alive.
I would assume that very very rarely happens.
I mean, you'd like to think.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also, they think that the entire thing is done. Is, let's get drunk and just chill out. So the fact that they're being called by anyone at all means that there's still work to do, which is a big problem.
Well, yeah, and I would assume because it's the big red phone that it's the hotline to the director.
There's a lot of good transitions in this movie.
There are. I liked it to reveal that the stoner was still alive, he catches the chain with the bong. The bong
like
is what
Chad.
The bong is what
His
saved
hero
him.
moment.
Yeah, the movie ends with everybody the human race fucking dying.
Yeah, which I have some problems with.
I have a problem with that as well.
Because
why?
What upsets me is that she has this where she very clearly realizes that she even points the gun at him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then while she's doing that, he sees the werewolf behind her, and because she's basically, in his eyes, being a bitch, he doesn't warn her, and so she gets attacked by the werewolf. Fine. That's all well and good. What about that causes her to change her mind that he needs to die?
I don't think it's more change of mind. I think it's more.
I mean, the human race is kind of on the line here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This is a big fucking decision, and it didn't take the director very long to convince that this is more important than you two.
Yeah,
she's like, "Hey, you've got 8 minutes. The whole world is riding on this. You need to kill him. He has to die. You're fine. You can live, but he has to die."
I thought the original ending when I first watched this, I thought she was gonna shoot him and like Sigourney was gonna be like, "Now welcome to the agency" or something. Since she was free to either walk away or something else. It's like, oh, now she just becomes part of the process.
I kind of hate that just because of how fucking cookie cutter it sounds. After we've just gone through like an hour and a half of the subvert the tropes movie. Like the fact that it's like, fuck it, we'll go for the band ending just to see what happens. That I think ties into the same attitude of writing that the entire rest of the movie is at.
I don't know. I guess for me, it's the whole her deciding to been a smart decision, and there's the whole trope of people make stupid decisions in horror movies. So her agreeing to basically let the world end is dumb.
And I would also argue that I guess I don't know, that just makes her suddenly a bit unlikable for like the last 2 seconds of her existence, because it's just like, oh, you couldn't do what needed to be fucking done.
Well, she basically admits with enough time to still kind of think about it and joke about it, that she's allowing the world to end and she's okay with that.
Yeah, and it's just like, okay, wow.
It's like you just did a whole personality, like not even 360. Like you wanted to survive, then you wanted to kill Marty, then you're fine with not only you and Marty, everyone else on the planet too. Like what the fuck? Who are you as a person at that point? So I think that's a bit flumpy.
Yeah, it's kind of because it's not about you. It's about the entire human goddamn race.
Well, I wouldn't even point to like the moral question, because at that point I think her attitude towards the moral question of like us versus the world, that's at the fucking window. She's seen too much gore and horror. She's full nihilism mode at that point. The thing that causes a bigger conflict, I think, is remember earlier in the movie when she was the last one left as far as they were concerned, and before the tequila arrived, the guy actually had a bit of a somber moment. It's like, you know what? I'm actually kind of rooting for her. It's like she's got so much heart, so much will to live, and that's the thing that's not there at the end.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Well, and here's the thing: after she gets attacked, she even has a line where she's, "I'm dying like as we speak." So
Yeah,
her and
'cause she-
Marty are basically both fucked regardless. So why then fuck the entire world too? You know what I mean? Like I could have seen a moment where even like maybe don't even have it be her. Maybe have Marty be like, "Oh, you need to kill me. Like just do it. You know, we're both fucked anyway. Just do it."
Yeah,
But it just makes them both come off as like very unlikable that they're both fuck everybody, man. Get hot and die. It's like, okay.
how much would you say that ending kind of like really fucks with the movie in
It
general?
doesn't for the most part because it's still a big time subversion horror. Like there's so much
Yeah.
meta stuff in it that the movie still stands. Like the ending doesn't ruin it for me, but it does take it from like these are characters that I really liked and I was rooting for and I didn't want them to die, and then in the end I'm like, fuck these people.
Yeah,
They're kind of pieces of shit.
I kind of agree. Like the last possible second, I went, you know what? Fuck both of you. Yeah, I think that about does it for Yarp Spooktober. So
Holy shit.
this has been a fucking month, at least for me, at least, because I've been almost streaming sort of nonstop. Yeah, I guess I think we'll talk some behind the scenes stuff. But till then, we'll see you all next week. Enjoy the two parts because these are two pre-records. This one, and what we did of Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Oh wait, that is a good quick question. Cabin in the Woods or Tucker and Dale? Like if you had to pick one or the other, like just like gun to your head, you have to watch one of these two movies.
Tucker and Dale. I find it a lot more funny, a lot more endearing, and a lot more charming. Whereas this one, I enjoy it on a much more meta level. Like I think it's really clever, but Tucker and Dale, it makes me laugh more.
Tucker's a better story. Like it's you care more about the characters and you're more invested in them.
Mm-hmm.
It has a more satisfying conclusion, payoffs, and all that stuff.
Also, yeah, the jokes just fucking kill. Your friend must have seen those beats because he was running like a bat out of hell.
We have had a real doozy of it.
What are we gonna say? Heidi Ho, Sheriff. We have had a doozy of a day. The cops actually get there. We have had a doozy of a
Now
day.
that would have been an ending for this movie. It's like the old ones rise, and like Sigourney Weaver's just there's like, well, Heidi Ho, old ones. We have had a doozy of a night.
All right. For that, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye bye.